My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rhapsody state thereof. We've got a party. We've got Patricia in the first line, Ballon in the second, then we've got Copy in the third, and Rito leading up the back. And this is just a short mission in the ruins. Again, we need to advance the week timer so that we can get to the next level of infestation, so that we can start picking up the resources that we require. Let's make absolutely certain that everyone's got what they got. That looks like good. I mean, everyone there on immediate inspection has what I want. Yeah, don't really care about any of those. I mean, we're not even going to be resting in this dungeon, so maybe I didn't need to check that one. So I actually do want probably just one laudanum. I just want the extra damage on Dirge of the Devoured from Copy here. Copy is mostly going to be a buff monster as well as stress healer, because Slice Off and Harvest aren't particularly useful against skeletons. Real difficult to bleed them. It's very important that we have Patricia, because we are going to possibly start facing Bone Bearers, and being able to hit every line is very, very important so that we can take them out in time. And of course, Ballon is not going to be particularly capable of hitting every line, courtesy of being a leper. Alright, so probably a stack of 8 is actually fine enough here. 4 holy water, 3 keys, no, 2 keys, 2 shovels, 2 medicinal herbs just by the characters I've taken. Excellent. Alright, yeah, that seems about it. Food, shovels, keys, torches, no blood. Damn it, we'll take 2 blood. We've already got bloodlust on the character, but rather be safe than sorry. The Fanatic's not hunting. We don't have a thing from the stars in this area, so this should be a relatively easy mission.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
100% of room battles, but we can get 4 curios in low light. I mean, you know I want that. Whew, nice resist there.
Precision and power.
Stun, that's 1 ancient Weber dead.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Not exactly what I was looking for there, Ballon. Web
Grievous
crits on Rita
injury.
for some stress across the party.
Palpable fear.
This ancient spitter could be a problem. 10 damage, doesn't crit at least. Fairly significant blight though. Good lord, Copy's missing these hits.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright. Rito actually needs a lot of HP here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
What's that? Yeah. 18 HP, Rito's about to lose. I'd like to stop myself from laughing, but it's a little bit laughable how awful that is for us.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Forever changes the hero. Rito picks up hemophilia. Negative 50% to bleed resist. It is a disease. That contains loot of
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
broad variety. I'm trying actually to take back a couple more journal pages now, just when I can afford to in these short missions, because then I don't have to take them back later. I'll have the person with the highest bleed resist roll this one. Lock mechanisms trapped. Good disarm there, Copy.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Unfortunately, 100% of room battles means that I do need to go down here because I didn't get the scout. Not a great trap. At the very least, it hit our frontliner.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Sure. 76. No room battle, but we did get a scout. Good. It's entirely possible that after that room battle, I get to leave the dungeon. Which would basically mean that I've completed a dungeon in the amount of time that occasionally it takes me to begin going to a dungeon. And then, of course, immediately thereafter, I get to go for another dungeon. Oh, it just gets better.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I'm gonna go for some stress healing. Nice, good hit on that stun. It's only a 10% chance to fail, but 10% chances happen all the time. Dead weight rolls on Patricia, does manage to hit. No stun though, beautiful.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Still way too much stress on the party for my tastes. Quarrel rolls on Carpy for only 6. Good crit there, Ball.
Destroy them all.
I'm gonna go for the damage as well as the self-heal there. I'd love to go for a battle buff so that I can go into that room battle with Treasure and feel, oh, like, we got a battle buff, it's gonna be good. Great opening round here, but no, I'd very much prefer the HP.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Don't need that, and loot in literally a space with that medicinal herbs. Hey. Not bad. Bone Lancer is probably our primary target here. If I can get a stun off, I'm going to be happy about that. I will actually go with the battle buff. It's going to be important next round. But the extra accuracy and crit chance that it offers will be important in this round.
A powerful blow.
Alright, Ballon. Gotta go for that AoE there. Whew! You missed on Ballon? They don't even know! I don't know how you managed to do that one. Alright. Do I go for the battle buff here again? Yup.
Masterfully executed.
Bone Lancer is obviously our next target, but I do have some healing I'd like to do first as well. Oh, good heal, Rito. Just perfect. Almost on the Bone Sergeant, but at the very least, next round we can roll a Impale in order to kill it. Okay.
The blood quickens.
Oh, you crit both of the living members and hit him with Blight. How do you do it? Bone Shield Wall is dead if it ever tries to act here. Do I want to kill it? Oh, double crit on a party heal as well. What is this? Spear Thrust rolls on Ballon for 15 damage. Yeah, sure, whatever. As if I care. Stun does not manage to connect with Patricia.
A devastating blow.
Good crit there, Carpy. It's important that Carpy rolled that hit so that we have the ability to hit the Bone Lancer here.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, we got 1 scout, 2 scout. Okay, so literally we can leave the dungeon right now. So, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Pop that light out.
Secrets
And
wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Is that worth it to me? 4 deeds are worth more than 4 crests. Let's leave.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Mankind Hater replaces Cove Tactician. Quick Reflexes replaces Fated. That character's already really fast. Otherwise, I would be really, really into the Quick Reflexes. The Argue, pretty bad on Boulogne. God-Fearing, don't care. Second Wind over Ruins Adventurer, don't really care.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Short mission in the Warrens for a mid-level party seems like a good idea here. Anzre, so it'd be Cool Life frontline, Espic second, Anzre third, Parnell final. Excuse me as I mute the microphone so that I can cough. I mean, that's not bad. It is the Warrens, which does make Parnell slightly worse. But it's worth noting that Parnell does have the ability to go for Blasphemous Val as well as... Where are you? Hag's Ladle. Giving us the ability to actually blight enemies in this area. So if I took Anzre second line... I mean, I could put Anzre first line. That's not that bad in this area. Kulai would be frontline, Warren's Tactician, Unyielding, Early Riser. Paranamania will be a little bit of an annoyance, but we have a possibility of burning it because we're going to the Warrens. And then Espic can be third. Espic is just ridiculous here. Frankly, insane. Yeah, no, I think that's the party. It does leave out Emin, which I'm a little saddened to buy. But I'd really rather not stress out my entire party. But also, I could do that. It wouldn't be that problematic for us. Okay. Whatever, I just need to farm out another week. Let's get it done. Wait, you're the second line or the third line? Right, you're the second line answer, right? Okay, so... I'm gonna level them all up. We will eventually level them all up anyway, so may as well get it done. Parnell, you're already fine. Beautiful. Parnell, your negative is Vertigo. Don't really matter about that. Awesome. Across the board there. Now, the characters that literally just picked up diseases... Feels like all of those probably ought to be removed. Patricia, no, don't really care about any of those. Neo, don't care about any of those. Colin, don't care about any of those. But now, don't care. Can't lock in Carpion Mastara without spreading some negativity across the party. And I'm the type that really values spreading positivity. Diablusion. On Guard is actually really good on a leper. I'll take that, lock it in. There are a couple characters around this area that I wanted to remove things from. Fragile. I can remove Flagell from Clarinel. Sure. Want to be a better person? Me too, bud. Me too. Alright. Warren's time. Just gotta give everyone their Quippo, which is the fun new way that I've decided to say equipment. Alright. For you, it's definitely the... Oh, where is it? Signet Ring. Ah. It was already on another character, apparently. Anzre, you obviously have the Profane Scroll because you're in the second line. It's just your accuracy that you now need to take care of, because it's actually kind of important. Accuracy there, Blasphemous Vial, as well as the Hag's Ladle. Ah, there it is. And Espic, it's whether or not I just want to give you damage here. We don't have scouting is the thing. Do I care about that? Beast Hater, extra damage versus Beast, Precise Striker, as well as Luminous. Like, it seems like Anzre really should hold the Profane Scroll and be hitting characters on turn 2 oft. So maybe Espic takes the Ancestors map here. I think so. Correct, 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 correct. Awesome. Let's go to the Warrens. A lot of our missions are going to be like this for a while. I side there, but I don't think it's particularly problematic, frankly. All good. Food, shovels, keys, torches. Let's go. Just got to double time those out there.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
%90 of rooms ain't but a thing to us. That's quite easy. Especially when we immediately get offered 2 rooms for free. I mean, who would turn that down? Could have looted the sack on the back way for a little bit of extra loot right there. Light level isn't going to get much lower by the time that I duck in and out of here. We got Medic Boots, Musketeer only, plus 33% to healing skills. That's actually reasonable, especially considering, don't we have a Musketeer that has Hippocratic? Or am I thinking about an Arbalist? And am I thinking about an Arbalist that I let go from the party? It feels like that's probably the case. Paranamania, not really what I wanted there.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Primary target is obviously the swine spawn here. I'm gonna double stun the back line. If we had the surprise, I probably would have gone for the damage, but we didn't have the surprise, so I went for that instead. Like it's bleed on each. Swine spawn's dead if it gets bled, and it
Slowly,
is...
gently. This is how a life is taken.
Not to say dead, but it is bled. Which is cut rolls on Anzre for 7, plus the bleed probably. Wow, Anzre resists. Well done. Stun the third liner here, effective. So would that be 9 this turn, 9 next turn? Sure. That's the Swine Marcher dead. It's the Cultist Gladiator dead, and then a stun on Swine Reaver if we can land it, and we can. That was what, a 25% chance of failure, 120 versus 45.
Unforgiving. A singular strike.
Nice crit. Just one hell of a nice crit there. Swine Reaver is almost dead. Just needs one.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay. Contents of mine, and it's just money. Fair. Now, if this room happens to have nothing that I really care about, sure, read these books. Unsettling Passage. So we get stressed out by 34, but we heal 8. If this passage has nothing, I can just ignore it. It's not important enough. Sure. This should be a stress heal, right?
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We have way too much food. Alright. So we can ignore exactly one room over the course of this dungeon because we have only 90% that we need to check. Swine Spawn's going to be the primary targets. If I can land a stun here, I'm going to be really happy about it. And we are.
Destroyed.
Oh, beautiful. We probably haven't got that many battles left, so we should start considering using the Hound Streets. Because I do definitely hold on to those a little more often than I possibly should. I get too good to use Syndrome, and then by the end of the dungeon, I'm like, wait a second, we haven't used any of them. Dead.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Didn't really need the encouragement for it, but I intend to maintain the offensive, so thank you very much for saying. Stun. Okay, so we'll just be going for healing and party healing and stuff next round. Stress healing.
Soothed. Sedated.
Cool.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Don't care about that. I do care about more crests, though. Hopefully I don't get a damage trinket. Unsettling Passage. Which actually stress healed for a significant amount rather than stressing out. What happened there? Why did we not stress out? Alright, we can turn off the light at the end of this fight. We'll be fine. It's very important we hit that stun.
Obliterated.
Yup, one down. We Can Pray rolls out from the large corpse eater on Answer, manages to crit for 12 and 6 stress.
Well struck.
Crit him right back. Not bad. Okay. Chance of killing the large corpse eater actually. Okay, if we had managed to get Espic to go first, Espic is 4 faster than large corpse eater, we could have gotten the kill there.
Greater the glory.
All right. That's it. 2 missions done. Didn't turn out the light at the end of that battle. Need to remember to do that in future. We've advanced the timer by 2 weeks.
Seem a little less impossible.
Hippocratic doesn't really matter. I mean, it's 1 extra point of healing on Parnell, but it's not something you lock in. Unholy Hater on Kulai, who already has trouble with Unholy, courtesy of dealing most of the damage via bleed. Probably
I remember
not.
days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Oh, damn. The lights, the tumultuous currents in the ether, bluster with extra vigor tonight. The comet particulates vibrate with extra intensity, plus 100% shards collected this week. Oh, damn. We may have to consider going to the farmstead just to try and benefit from that. That seems a lot like a tomorrow decision. Also, yay, low infestation. Already got it. That seems a lot like a tomorrow decision. So, until then, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.